Hey there, everybody. I was meditating and Spirit told me do a reading on winning the lottery. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. Okay, right off the bat, there's resistance. Okay, there's resistance about being able to have more funds in life, being able to have more fun in life, and there's more resistance about being able to actually feel like that's an opportunity for you. I think it's going to be okay. I think there's an opportunity for you to be able to have it, but the most important thing right now is all about you being able to just really look at what direction you're really wanting to go in life. You can win the lottery. You can win big in the lottery. You can win the jackpot in the lottery if you're opening yourself up to being able to interact with other people. It shows this is all about being able to have more community for yourself and that you're in a good space to be able to really take time out for yourself. So I think that there's a little bit of grounding that needs to be able to take place and really get clear on how you're doubting yourself. And this doesn't even have to do with, well, a part of it is you're doubting yourself on whether you can really win the lottery. But the other part is just you're doubting yourself in general if it's going to happen, if you're good enough to be able to win it, if you really deserve winning it. So there's a bigger part of you that knows that this is possible for yourself, but you've been holding yourself back from being able to accept a larger sum of money and just a larger, we'll say, gift of money being given to you. So that coming up, it can even mean that there's a larger gift of money that's coming up for you where it's okay for you to be safe. So this is telling me that there is going to be a larger sum of money that's coming in for you, that you're going to be able to feel like this is part of my identity. Now again, if you're coming here today to be able to see this particular video, there is a part of you that's open to being able to have that larger sum of money being able to come into your life. So be happy, be victorious, allow yourself to be able to know that this is something that is possible for you. And one of the steps for you to be able to get there is all about you being able to feel like it does not have to be a lot of work. So if you've been struggling at all with finances, feeling like, you know what, no matter what I do, it's just not working out for me, I keep putting all of my effort into it, you're going to be able to see that turnaround for you. And part of that turnaround for you is all about you being able to really feel like that there's a lot more love in your life. People are loving you. You're going to be able to see that there's more love. There's circumstances regarding your safety are going to be improving. So that means you feeling like you can actually feel comfortable, feeling safe at home, and really thinking about and wondering about how else you want to be able to grow. So part of that growth is going back to the past and thinking about, okay, what are the things that I have been leaving on the back burner, that I have left undone? What are the things that need to be accomplished in order for me to be able to really move into next phase of life? I think out of all of the cards right now, I think that this is truly the crux of the issue, where you're going to be able to see that by, by you tying up those loose ends in terms of, let me go ahead and finish the projects. Let me go ahead and start interacting with more people around my environment. And it can just be something as simple as, let me start smiling at people. Let me start asking people how their day is going. Because this is all about you being able to see that just you being here on earth is part of your service to humanity. So, okay. There is love that's coming in for you. Okay, that's wonderful. There's love that's coming in for you, and you're going to be able to see that you're moving into a new phase of happiness. So not just, okay, so the lottery takes all kinds of forms, but I think for the majority of you, if not all of you that are watching this, you're going to be able to have that large sum of money come in for you, and you're also going to be able to see that love in your life expands. I do feel like there is going to be romantic interest that's definitely going to be shown to you, and you're actually going to be able to feel like that comes up. I would even say within the next 10 days, you're going to be able to start to see that life is changing. There's something about more happiness. There's changes that are coming because you're taking a deeper look at what you truly desire. There's a feeling of, once I get to the end of my life, what would I look back at and what would I regret not being able to do or have or be? It shows that you're able to get into the deeper depths of who you are, and you're able to feel like you can truly be magnetized to that greater opportunity, that greater abundance that's coming to you. So this is something that's very important for you to be able to truly grasp, is that the happiness, the abundance is there in your informational field already. It's not something that is outside of you. It's already in your vibrational field. So you've already acted as a magnet to it. So what you're working on is letting it materialize. So part of that materialization process is you being happy, you taking care of, and we'll say tying up those loose ends that you've been thinking about or the things that have been left undone, you being able to feel like that you're definitely on your way to the next level of happiness. And those tying up of loose ends, that can even be something as simple as, let me go ahead and clean my room. Let me go ahead and organize my office. Let me clean out my desk drawer. Let me clean out my makeup drawer. Let me go ahead and work on my own transformation that I've been wanting to be able to do. And that transformation starts with being able to make sure that you do have your meditation practice, but it's a meditation prayer practice, but also about you being able to see that you can look at yourself in a happy way and have compassion towards yourself. So just as you've been able to have compassion towards yourself, you're able to have more compassion for other people, and that will start to radiate from you. Other people are going to notice you as being one of those radiant beings. You're able to see the bigger picture of life becoming easier for you. Things are falling into place. There is something about the universe is calling you forward. It's calling you to be able to step forward, to be able to engage with a larger audience, to be able to engage with more people, and for you to be able to truly know that your gifts, your own gifts and abilities are starting to come forward and they're starting to manifest for you. Okay. If you have been burning the candle at both ends, so if you've been overdoing it, if you've been leading a little bit more of an excessive life or an excessive lifestyle, it's time to cut back on that. So take care of yourself. All of you understand, how it's different for each one of you. But to me, it feels like it's more about making sure that you are getting a good night's sleep. So starting with your sleep patterns and allowing yourself to be able to see that when you are adjusting your sleep patterns to a healthier sleep pattern, you're going to be able to see that the sleep is deeper. You're going to be able to see and you're going to be able to feel like you're able to meet more of your goals during the day. You're also going to be able to feel like there's a sense of that connectedness and other people really seeing you as being an expert in your particular field and just an expert in life in general. I think that you're really going to be magnetizing a lot of people to you where you're able to really share your own experiences with others and to be able to light the way for other people that are there in your life. And remember, that's part of your process at winning the lottery. You need to be able to share your light with as many people as possible, and they will just go ahead and come onto your path. It's not something that you have to keep actively working towards. What you're actively working towards is being able to be happier, being able to, share a smile whenever possible with people. But you're going to see how people are being drawn to you, and you're going to be able to understand what each person needs because you're on the right path for yourself, and because you're having compassion for yourself, you're able to feel like there is the doors are opening up for you for your finances, and that you get to go ahead and feel like things are actually going a little bit slower. And that's good. So you're feeling like things are going at a healthier pace for you, and that communication gets easier for you with other people because the communication has gotten easier within yourself, and your head and your heart are now in the same place. So I think that if you've been working a job that that your heart hasn't been in, I think that that is going to be changing at work, where you're feeling like, it's not so bad. And I think that there is also an opportunity that's going to be coming up where you're actually going to be changing jobs. So that's part of that. You hit the lottery in terms of happiness coming in, and that you're going to be able to see that it just happens as a surprise. So you weren't necessarily looking for it, and or somebody's just offering you this position, or you just come across a position, but there is going to be advancement that does come up in your life in the near future. I would say that probably within the next 9 weeks, there'll be a significant advancement that you're going to feel like, hey, this is something that just fell into my lap. I need to pay attention to this. Let me go ahead and see where this takes me. Most importantly, it's very important for you to be able to know that happiness is your divine right. So that's actually going to be your affirmation for today. Happiness is my divine right. It's okay for me to be happy. It is, abundance is my birthright. Prosperity is my birthright. Yeah, I think that's good. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. And make sure you check out some of my past videos. And I think you're really going to like them. All right, I'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.